Alright, hey, what's up, guys? This is Killer. Um, yeah, I've got a new headset. Rocking a new headset here. So, yeah, but I know it's been a while since I did a narration battle on YouTube. The reasons for that, it's pretty much because I've been doing some other stuff, playing Black and White. I haven't been really doing much fourth gen matches or battles because yeah, I'm trying to learn the fifth gen metagame at the moment. Yeah, so lately I've been playing WoW. Uh, Finally got my Paladin level 80. For those of you who are familiar with WoW, Paladin is one of the top specs in my opinion. Is one of the top specs in WoW. Um, the new expansion for that came out, Cataclysm. So I'm actually working on trying to get the money for that, and yeah, I'll be getting Cataclysm sometime, probably during Christmas time. But yeah, but yeah, I got another battle with a dude named Rampage. I didn't get it today, but I got it yesterday with a dude named Rampage, and it was a pretty good battle. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it wasn't too hard, wasn't too easy, but it was whatever. I won the battle well, pretty much I beat him 6-0, but I exploded twice, so 4-0 on my part. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the battle, and I'm gonna go ahead and narrate this one for you guys because I know you guys haven't heard me narrate in a minute. So as soon as I'm done with this narration, it'll be on YouTube. Probably later on, probably like 11 something, probably, but it'll be on YouTube. Yep. So I'll catch you guys later, and yeah, well, not catch you later. I'll speak to you guys in a minute. All right, then. Bye. All right, guys. So the GB match I'm about to play for you guys. I'm going back right now. Okay, so I lead off. Well, he leads off with Swampert. I lead off with Metagross here. He goes. We both go ahead and set up our stealth rocks, and we'll play from there. So he switches out. I'm thinking he's gonna earthquake, so I predict the earthquake. So I switch out, go to Shaman to take the earthquake, and he's just Magnezone, and yeah. So Magnezone versus Shaman. I'm gonna go ahead and Elite Seed. Sorry about that, burp. I wouldn't Elite Seed. I thought he was gonna switch to something else like a Blissey to take it. So he goes ahead and Tri-Attack. This is the first time I ever seen Tri-Attack on a Magnezone. I never knew it could learn Tri-Attack. Number one. So yeah, I put the Elite Seed on it, thinking it might switch, and then see he's not gonna switch. So I go ahead and Earth Power, and that's gonna go ahead and take out the Magnezone, and that'll put me up 6-5. Well, I guess more lefties, and then he goes to Hacks Jirachi, and I'm gonna protect to see what kind of Jirachi this is, and seeing as let's see the U-turn, it's probably gonna be Scarfarachi. That's why they call it the Hacks. So go ahead and switch to Heatran to take that U-turn quite nicely. And he goes right back to Swampert. Now on this Heatran, I usually don't carry a Hidden Power Grass on Heatran, but my Heatran didn't need Stealth Rocks, so I went and go ahead and put a Life Orb on it and gave it Hidden Power Grass, and the Hidden Power Grass is going to be enough to take out the Swampert. And yeah, so now I'm up 6-4, and he switches to Machamp, and I go ahead and twist Zapdos to take the Dynamic Punch. Yeah, I know he could take it quite well, and he'll live at least. He'll take it quite well, and get some Confusion decks going on here, and more lefties. Now, the reason why I did Roost here, because I actually wanted to know if he had Stone Edge, or was it a different kind of Machamp since it wasn't lead. And he went and go ahead and Stone Edge, which that puts my flying weakness away for at least one turn, and that helps out in situations. So I go for another Roost here, expecting another Stone Edge, and he goes ahead and goes for the Dynamic Punch, and that'll leave him with 4 Dynamic Punches left. And so he switches out because he's not getting anywhere with this. He goes to what the F am I, his Fortress, and I know Fortress really can't do nothing to Zapdos, so I'm gonna go ahead and set up a sub on this turn because, yeah, like I said, he really can't. He can't touch Zapdos unless he explodes. You can set up this first layer of toxic spikes, and I'm thinking like he maybe want to set up toxic spikes, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a thunderbolt on him because I want to get some damage on him to see how much it would do, and it did a little bit over half. Could because he has lefties, so it's gonna pop a little bit over half. And here I said I'm gonna go ahead and roost up because I know he's gonna explode because that's really the only way he's gonna take out the sub, because that's just the best way to take out a sub. So I knew he was gonna explode. That's why I roosted just in case I needed to switch out and go to something else. I could. I had Zapdos come back in with more health. So he goes back to hacks, and I pretty much stayed to see what he was gonna do. I went ahead and roosted up to see if he was gonna U-turn or was he going to ice punch, and he ice punched, and he got a crit, which it was like, oh dang! If I didn't click roost that first time, then Zapdos would have been dead. So I go ahead and switch to Heatran to take the ice punch like a champ. And he switches to Calm Mind his Suicune, and I go ahead and Fire Blast, knowing that I should have went for the Earth Power because it would have did more damage. It would have did more damage, and it would take out with Empire Grass. But I didn't want to risk it taking me out with hitting with a Surf and me doing nothing about it. Cause yeah, so I'll go ahead and explode it on him, and I'll go back to Shaman here, because I know he's about to go back to hacks, which is his Jirachi. So I go ahead and protect here and see what move he wants to get stuck into. He's gonna need to just lock himself in the ice punch. And at this time now, I'm thinking, looking back at the team, I may switch out my Flygon for a Gengar because I won't have any. I won't have 3 ice weaknesses. This part, yeah, it's one of three ice weaknesses, so yeah. Now, so this part was pretty much Metagross versus Jirachi trying to take it out. He trying to get the freeze hacks real bad right now, because that's the only way he's gonna do it. But if he does get the freeze hacks, I got a Lemon Berry on this Metagross, so I'll be able to thaw out when he BB freezes me. So yeah, I just Meteor Mash until he was dead, and yeah, he would just get Ice Punch. So yeah, so like I said, I've been pretty much playing WoW, and yeah, for those who don't get it, you should get into it. It's a pretty good game. And here I just exploded on his last Pokemon. That'll just secure my victory. And yeah, so good game, Rampage, and I'll see you on game battles. And if you watching this on game battles, then check me out, rate, comment,